Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Ready now for Baltimore, Tim Beckham. In his career against Porcello, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Chris Davis now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Come on now, let's go.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Orioles. 0-0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Andrew Cashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans. Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Jones is under it. 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We've probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Cashner, or just Cash for short, he was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Cashner pauses. First pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out with the man at first. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers and 23 driven in. Working to escape the first inning jam. Popped him up. Joseph shading to his right, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Jonathan Scope.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's there and records the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. In his career against Porcello, he's collected 11 hits in 57 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs.
Come on, son.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ready with another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher is.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mitch Moreland, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nunez handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first base line? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
1-1 the count. Count is 1-2 now. Moreland on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bottom of the second here with no score. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus. In his career against Porcello, he has a 3-for-12 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Rasmus playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping into the box, Caleb Joseph. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christian Vasquez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fastball in there for a called strike. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 15, Justin Pedroia.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The second, but they throw it away. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside. He closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Slow roller back to the mound. Machado charging in on it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
In now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And the throw is behind him at third as this gets away. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Chopped toward the second baseman. A barehand play by Pedroia. He is out.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
One and one, here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Boston error, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox nothing. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hits this one hard the other way, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First offering on its way. Here's a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And no one will get this one.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Oh, look at Machado. It's there. He got him. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We return to Fenway Park after this. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Colby Rasmus.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Right side and right into the shift. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number 36. Caleb Joseph.
In now, Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
Come on now, give me a break. Get out there.
The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
High in the air out to center field. Machado over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it.
Cashner gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Just missing here, 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. steps over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Tyler Hornberg.
Ready once again, Tim Beckham. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Tim Beckham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is Benintendi. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. 6th home run on the season for him, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is hit on the ground but foul. Schoop leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Down right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. In his career, Trumbo hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Colby Rasmus. No hits to this point. From the stretch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Caleb Joseph would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. 3-2 full count. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Cashner's ready. 1-1 on its way. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Stephen Wright is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Stephen Wright.
Riding in once again, Caleb Joseph. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Caleb Joseph.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Trey Mancini. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's 2 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
Ready for another chance. Tim Beckham 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1 home. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They lead it 4-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Machado. And that's the first out.
Center fielder number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Rasmus on the run. 2 down. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rasmus has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Chris Davis will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going.
Scratch that, sleepwalking of reality. Think about tomorrow.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. Machado aboard here at first with nobody out.
Getting out here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Come on, Red Sox. Big boy.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Adam Jones is on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Moreland is there. 2 gone.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
In now for the O's, Adam Jones. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Orioles lead 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man in. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Here's Mark Trumbo now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Ready now for Baltimore, Colby Rasmus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they're in front 4-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hits the zone high and inside, but still a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Mancini is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
One and one.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1 out, nobody on. One and 2, here it comes. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, come on.
2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 to score tonight. Baltimore took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andrew Cashner wins his 3rd of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.